Hi, I'm Dan Hale, an account executive at Cambridge, and I'd like to take a minute today to talk to you about certificates of insurance. Oftentimes people ask me, do I need to get certificates of insurance from my clients, from my vendors? Is this something I should have in my file? And it's a tough question for me to answer because the answer is both yes and no. Certificates of insurance are worthless. They've got no legal value at all. It might as well be an IOU written on a piece of paper, uncollectible. But at the same time, a certificate of insurance is valuable in terms of the information that it provides. It doesn't provide any legal standing, but it does provide valuable information. In fact, the next time you get a certificate of insurance, take a minute to read the fine print. You'll find that there are 3 disclaimers. Now, certificates of insurance are copyrighted documents issued by the Accord Corporation. Accord has approved these forms in every state. They have to be filed with the commissioner. So the form language that you see cannot be changed. Those disclaimers, when you read the fine points, will say there is no rights conferred upon the certificate holder with this document, that it is not a guarantee of coverage, that it is not a contract, and a host of other disclaimers. So that's the first point. Note that certificates of insurance are nothing more than information. They don't give you any extra rights or duties. So why do we need certificates of insurance? Well, I think that it provides at least 3 or 4 valuable points. The first one I mentioned was the information component. The second one is it goes hand in hand with a contract. Oftentimes we enter into contract with third parties that say, you're going to indemnify me if something goes wrong. What that means is if I hire a snowplow contractor to clear my parking lot and then he hurts someone while he's clearing the parking lot, that I get sued eventually, I want to turn to that snowplow contractor and say, Mr. Snowplow Contractor, please indemnify me, pay for my damages, and so forth. It may not be of any value to me because the snowplow contractor has no value, has no assets, he has nothing for me to take or collect. If I can see a certificate of insurance that shows he has liability insurance, that means that I now have an insurance company, an asset that I can go after to collect in the event indemnification becomes necessary. The second point is workers' compensation and general liability audits. So there are some policies where the insurance company will, at the end of the year, audit your books and records. And they'll ask you questions like, did you have any independent contractors working for you this year? And you'll have to provide them with certificates showing that your independent contractors maintain their own workers' compensation coverage. If you can't provide those certificates, then the insurance company, your insurance company, will likely charge you additional premium for the payroll associated with those uninsured independent contractors. The same goes for general liability. So in that audit component, it gives you a document which you can provide to your own insurance company to avoid additional premiums. A certificate of insurance provides you with a nice summary of the policies that are in place. It just gives you the category of coverage and a limit. That's nice, but it doesn't give you any of the terms of coverage. It doesn't tell you what the exclusions are, what the policy limitations are, and it definitely doesn't tell you if the limits that are indicated have been deteriorated by other claims. So I'll leave you with this. Certificates of insurance are a necessary component of any business operation, but their value is not in a false sense of security that you are covered under their policy. Rather, the value is in the information that they provide you. If you need to have a lawsuit later and sue a third party, you'll then have policy numbers, potential limits, and contact information, in addition to the values provided in defense of an audit against your own company. I encourage you to review our special reports on certificates of insurance, particularly that entitled Certificates of Insurance, What Are They Good For? Thank you.